Missy's role in Georgie and Mandy's Young Sheldon sequel gets an exciting update after limited original plan. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up updates Missy's role after the initial limited plan. Reagan Rivard took over the role of Sheldon's twin sister from The Big Bang Theory's Courtney Hangeler in the prequel. While she couldn't be more different from the boy genius, Missy has her appeal as a character. Missy was underutilized, but Season 6 attempted to redeem this by giving her a prominent storyline. Unfortunately, that changed when the shortened final year started, and the Young Sheldon finale did little to adjust that. Rivard was already confirmed to return for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Episode 2, but a new report from TV Insider reveals that Missy is set to appear in more outings. It's unclear why her role was expanded from a one-time cameo to more of a recurring character, but according to story details, a big part of Georgie's arc will be keeping his sister in check while also taking care of Mandy and Cece. The report doesn't reveal how many more episodes Rivard will be in as Missy and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. There was pushback when it was announced that Young Sheldon was ending despite still being very popular. Having Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is great, but a show centered on all Coopers could have worked as well, since it would keep the remaining family members intact. Instead, Georgie's family will be sidelined, with Mandy's clan, the McAllisters, becoming the spin-off's extended cast. Mima and Mary will appear in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, but they are only confirmed for the pilot. Per the nerd-centric sitcom, Georgie took care of his sister on the heels of George's unexpected death in Young Sheldon. Because of this, learning that Missy will appear in multiple Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episodes is welcome news. Aside from the benefits of having a well-established character in the new show, The Big Bang Theory canon also mandates her involvement in the sequel. Per the nerd-centric sitcom, Georgie took care of his sister on the heels of George's unexpected death in Young Sheldon, and it will be difficult to stick to that if they barely spend time with each other. Luckily, it seems like Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is trying to follow continuity. There is no doubt that Missy's expanded role in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will have its advantages. But aside from that, it also allows Chuck Lorre and his team to make up for her lackluster ending in the Young Sheldon finale. Because of the sheer number of urgent plots that needed to be addressed, the prequel's send-off barely had time to spend with Rivard's character, leaving her in an odd spot. Now, that can be redeemed via the new expansion series. After being overlooked for so long, Missy started rebelling in Season 6. Her worst crime was stealing George's truck and recruiting Paige for a dangerous drive to Florida. They were eventually caught, and while she was punished, it didn't seem like Missy was remorseful. It wasn't until the Young Sheldon Season 6 finale that she came to her senses and apologized for misbehaving. For a while, she stuck to her work in Season 7, but George's death derailed that. Every Cooper family member dealt with their grief differently. Missy resorted to lashing out. With her dad gone, and her mom also struggling to deal with her grief over their biggest loss, Missy will have to rely on Georgie and her new family for support. As Missy continues her arc in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, it remains to be seen if the spin-off will be able to redeem George and Mary's only daughter. With her dad gone, and her mom also struggling to deal with her grief over their biggest loss, Missy will have to rely on Georgie and her new family for support. At its core, she is a good kid, something that Young Sheldon demonstrated countless times in its early years. It was her resentment over always being ignored that resulted in her rebellious streak. Hopefully, Georgie can redeem his sister. At this point, it's unclear how long Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will be on the air. Regardless, The Big Bang Theory already offered an idea of what happens to Missy after the events of the Young Sheldon sequel. When she first visited Sheldon in California, Missy was working as a hostess in a local joint, While not as successful as her brothers, she seemed happy. Unfortunately, she would also go through a divorce with her unnamed first husband, although adult Sheldon's narration in Young Sheldon revealed that Missy eventually remarried and had more kids. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.